Hello, you guys. We're currently watching our first sunset of 2025. We thought that we're gonna do a little video of talking about our New Year's resolutions. This is Annika.
Hi, everybody.
You
It's
guys-
good to be back here.
Yes.
On Sarah's vlogs.
She has been in most of my vlogs, and today I was actually watching one of the vlogs where we did the breakfast together, and we were like talking about each other, and it was just so bittersweet because I'm realizing we're getting older.
I know.
And it's getting more real. Like, we can't dream about, oh my god, what's gonna be happening in the future. It's like, no,
this is the
future. Both of us kind of started this new year with a little bit of low energy. Is that the word we're like looking for?
I guess so. I think we had like an adventurous celebration. Can you believe this is marking like 16 years of friendship? I only remember just because I was gonna say like it's 2009 when we met.
Yeah.
So
and then 2010 is when I came to America.
Same.
So
yeah. So
wow.
So for throughout like all the years, like we've met either like the next day or like
the day before,
something like that, to do our gift exchange, either doing it during activities or like during breakfast. So we're making that happen. We were talking about it today too. We're gonna make it more consistent and like keep it like a same place or same activity. But
yeah. So whenever we also have kids and husbands, we'll also do this tradition with them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Playing the music. Here we go.
Okay.
Wow. I hope you like yours. It's
I hope
something
you like
that you're
yours
gonna use for a long time. So. Please.
My
favorite. Is this the new ones?
These are the new ones.
Lululemon fanny pack, everybody. The ultimate Sarah gift.
My favorite perfume.
No way.
You found the Extreme? I love the Extreme.
Okay, so gift receipt. I love it, Sushan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
2024 like wrecked me a little bit because every lesson I feel like I needed to learn, I learned there. And I was actually talking with somebody, I was like, I hate making mistakes. Like, I don't want to make any mistakes. And this person was like, you know what? If you don't make mistakes, in the society, we count you as like a stupid person because you haven't made any mistakes. You haven't learned from them. I dealt with a guy who put me in this like friend zone. It just wrecked me until I met my boyfriend now, Mike, that I was like, oh shoot, like I was not treated well, And that made me learn a lot of things that a lot of the times it's not about feelings. You gotta buckle it up, put it aside, and move on. So that's one thing I've learned working with a lot of people, because my job, obviously, like, it's a lot. My job is a lot, and I realized the more I give, the more I am like wanted to be given more of myself, and I'm less appreciated. So I had to find my like boundary, especially like my personality, because I'm always bubbly.
Bubbly ball of energy.
Yes, bubbly ball of energy. She always says that to me. I needed to figure out who I'm showing that side of me and who I'm not showing that side of me. So that took a lot of toll, where I was like, if I'm an instructor, I'm going to be an instructor. Like, I'm not anybody else. I'm an instructor. And I had to find that part of me. That's why I also kind of went red, because I'm like, I don't want to be taken as like a joke anymore. Like, I want to be taken serious. I want to have that like worth and value on myself too. I'm not just like, like fun and giggles. I am like that in front of the camera, but it's not like that all the time.
Like a couple minutes of your day.
Yeah. Just picking and choosing who sees what side of me and who has access to what part of me or side of me, personality was, yeah. Like finding that boundary. Obviously talking about it is very easy, but like once you find that boundary, like how the way also people start like acting towards you becomes so different too.
It also goes back to that saying of like business versus personal. It's like in the middle of business, some people that know you might also like during business like treat you personally, but it's like, no, we can have like a serious conversation and during business, and then once we come out, then it's like you can be personal now. So like having that boundary.
Like if you're watching this, never mix business with personal. And if you are a certain character, that's either a sister, an instructor, a personal trainer, I'm just like bringing my examples, stick to those roles. Like don't mix it up. It kind of hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot. And this is obviously coming from my personal life as well. It's like if you're doing something on and on and on and on for this person, and they just want more and more and more of you, both in a relationship end in a professional setting, it hurts. It hurts because then you're like, I was never appreciated.
And it's not like you're doing it to get it back, but it's like you're doing it to have at least some respect and appreciation.
Yeah, exactly. Once you realize they don't have any respect for you because they've been, you know, grabbing on everything that you've been giving to them, that's when it becomes
definition of a use.
Yeah, painful, because it's not exactly how you said. It's not like you want something from that person. It's just then you get mad at yourself. You're like, how stupid was I to give so much? And I don't even want it back, but at least I want the appreciation of that.
Yeah.
So that's where the boundaries come in. And now I know if somebody's like, hey, can you do this and this and this? I'm like, no, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this instead. Do you want this or not? I'm not like, yes, I will do everything for you. It's just like finding
budgeting your energy and time.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I learned, I started the year out of the country with family. So I started the year with that, and it kind of reminded me, like, it's one of my biggest thing. Everybody that knows me, it's one of my biggest things, being alongside with family and friends. I put a lot of time for it, and it like showed me that, like, you know, during like a lot of like anxiety time and all that, alongside the happiness, like you want to be surrounded with a lot of like family and friends. So I started the year with that, and I was so glad to like still kind of like, you know, continue that throughout the year. During like the past 3 to 4 months, I think for me was the hardest, like balancing 3 main things in my personal life. But again, having that support of family and friends, and you know, everybody like was understanding too. Like, you know, when they get to like spend time with you and know you, they'll know, like, you know, why your like mood has changed or you're not as like participating. And so they get to know you too. Like, not only you're spending time with them during good and bad times. It was like the hardest balancing between 3 main things, but like having that support too. But also what I learned from it was that, you know, it's doable. You just gotta not be like, okay, once I get through this and then I'll settle down, because another thing is gonna come up.
Yep, like the to-do list.
Yeah, I like the to-do list. So my, like, what I learned is, like, I was thinking, oh my God, once these, like, 3 months are over, I will, like, breathe. But then no, other things came up, right? I learned that I don't want to say anymore, like, oh, I'm gonna get through this week and then, like, you know, have my life. No. I challenged myself to, you know, like, I can deal with all these, but then also put time throughout. So better time management, but just learning that you can get through it, but it's like, you can't just say once these months are over, because then you're wasting those months, because then you're not living those months. You gotta live through those months too. But having that family and like friend support on the side, but also like mentally knowing that you gotta live through those moments. Be with those friends and family during those moments.
Which leads me to my New Year's resolution to live. Like, my boyfriend Mike, he was like, you know what, you need to start living more. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you need to start like living and not working.
Because we want to see you, you know.
Do you really want to see it? No, I'm just kidding. But no, he's like, you need to start living and not just, you know, doing your to-do list.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is kind of planning ahead and everything just planned out organizedly. So it's, yes, that's that consistent like to-do list, but it's all planned out. It's done on a day off. So like if a task comes up, it's not going to be like, I'll do it later, because it will pile up. You know, we're both organized, so we live off of our planners and calendars, because that's how we kind of hang out too. And it's like, hey, can you do the 16th?
At 6 p.m.
But like,
sharp.
I wanted to have like everything planned out early. Once it comes to your mind, like once the task comes up, do it. Live while doing it. So like, you know, you don't become your to-do list.
Yeah.
But it's also not piled up, because it's all organized. It's all spread apart. It's done on the right time.
So here's like the achievements that we want to have for the year of 2025. I absolutely want to work with just one singer, anybody that's like very well known, which I have so far. But I just want to stick to this one person and just choreograph like a lot of numbers for them, and like have these set costumes and either tour with them or not, doesn't matter, because tour isn't that glamorous as you think. I've done it and it's very hard, because you start missing people and families too. But I just want to be with one singer. Like, I want to be assigned to one singer and choreograph for them for a long time.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency. Money is consistent, your clothes are consistent, and just like something very stable with dance. I started my night classes for fitness, you know, classes, and I want to grow that class. I want to grow my night classes, and I want to kind of go towards more younger audience, younger generation, younger people. I kind of want to get to my dream body. But I don't know if dream body is necessarily being slim and thin. I think it's more of like mentally and physically just feeling good, like whatever that means.
I don't think there's a standard. I just think whatever you're confident in.
Yeah. And last but not least, grow on social media. I think one of the things I mostly like 100% want to do is YouTube. Like I definitely see myself when I have kids and when I'm at home, like I want to continue like YouTube, and I want to 100% do it for a long time. I want to get off of that all the time being under anxiety and pressure and stress, because that way I can also protect my relationship both with Mike and with you and the rest of like my friends and family who are very close to me, and just bring that calmness to my life, because it's been chaotic has been the word. So that's kind of my resolution. Yeah,
my goals, I think I have like 3. Yeah.
Just
my
3?
First one is being like more on like starting a new and organized health journey. Being like, you know, being more mindful about a type of food, fitness, and just like becoming confident, just like what we were talking about with yours.
Yeah.
So something like that.
Wow, we have similar
being
goals.
On top, I know. I'm not surprised.
Stop copying me.
Being like, you know, making sure your body's healthy. It's not just basic black and white of diet and gym. It's like, you know, I don't want it to become a to-do list. I want it to become
your mental
incorporated
health,
into your own life, you know?
Yeah.
So like being on top of vitamins and like, you know, good immune system and everything. My second one is kind of that organization of life, including more like being more adventurous. I feel like I want to try new things. I want to go new places. I want to try like new activities. And like I've talked it out with like family and friends and like planning it ahead so we know that this day is set, but always trying like the theme of the month. I want to plan it out. I want to organize it. I want to push it. Every month there is a theme. If you know me, you do know that I love St. Patrick's Day. I don't even know what it is, but so going to an Irish like celebration areas, I don't know, stuff like that. So there's always a theme. There's always like new things rather than let's just go to a restaurant or something. Just there's always different. It's not always a home gathering. It's not always like a restaurant. It's like, you know, different activities every month for the theme. But it's goes back to my, you know, resolution of planning ahead. So, and not having a to-do list. So, like with the nutrition, like it's part of your day. So let's kind of go together. And my third and final one, this year, it marks like the year that I finally like finish school. And like I graduate. Kind of the goal obviously is to start my career.
Which I need to put your graduation day on my calendar.
It's May 16th if you want to add it now.
May 14th is my birthday. Sorry, I'm busy.
We're not here on your birthday, so.
Where are we on my birthday?
I don't know. We talked about it last time.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
So I might not be attending. I might not be attending my graduation.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. No, we'll be back before then. We'll be back on the 15th. You can go on the 16th on the stage.
All sunburned?
All sunburned. It's not like I just finished school and I'm in Hawaii the next day. Like,
yeah, so.
It was for work.
It was for work, I know. Physical therapy
Job
over there.
hunting.
Watching people swim.
See if they were drowning and they had a cramp.
I got you there. So I'm excited to like start, even though I've been in the real world with my internship and everything, but starting, you know, that organize the practice for my board, starting a career. I'm now gonna have to take days off to hang out with you. So I really need to put you on my calendar now.
Wow. She's entering the real world.
The real world, you know, that you're on your own. So I'm anxious, but excited.
Scary, pal, but you'll get through it.
Yeah, so there's a lot more new doors now to open, so you just gotta choose whatever. There's no right or wrong one. I feel like the one that's the best one. So I'm excited for that. So hoping to start on a career, and just obviously the end goal is to have a private practice and just be on your own, but that's way down the line.
I hope when we look back at this video one day, like we can at least refer it. If that ever happens, I don't know what holds for the both of us in the future, especially for me, because I'm doing too much.
There's so many things.
Too much. But I hope whatever that holds is gonna be great, and we can look back at this video and just be
and hopefully like when we look at it, we've achieved most of the stuff. We might, like, it doesn't have to be the same exact thing, but like, you know. Yeah, I achieved this. Yeah. So future Sera and Annika, hopefully you have your business by now, either together or separate. Either way, we're gonna be in each other's business anyway, so. Yeah, you're always in my business.
You're always in my business.
It's a good thing.
By the way, this year I got to train you. That was special. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you. I wish you guys a happy new year as well. I hope everybody's year is filled with a lot of health and happiness. Yeah. And maybe next year's video we've achieved some stuff, and we're looking forward to many other ones.
Yeah.
We'll include this as part of our tradition.
Oh yeah.
Our kids better do this too.
I know. Okay, guys. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in the next vlogs.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you like this video. Bye!